last time on FableSMP. Rae found a letter from Fable on his desk, imploring him to kind of resist Endirion and remember who his family is. And as Endirion started to kind of argue and tell Rae that she didn't really trust him and that's why she wasn't telling him everything yet, Centros came in, having been told by Wolf what happened at Town Hall, and kind of was coming to check in, but also wanted to ask about the solstice and things that had been going on there, and wanting to figure out what it was, because he had a compass that said he went there, but he didn't remember anything about the place called Solstice. So together they went off to the end and explored a place that, unbeknownst to them, one of them had built and one of them had seen before. And at Epros's shrine, we had an interesting moment of Endirion speaking to both Rae and Centros by having Rae show Centros into his mind so he could hear Endirion. And Endirion told them about the end before the war, how she ruled as a goddess differently than how Fable rules as a king, though it soon devolved into an argument between Endirion and Centros, one that had Rae quite distressed, as she revealed in that fight that she has the potential to fully take control of Rae, which had him quite spooked. And he tried to find a spot to go write things down and get his feelings out, but realized that she could always be watching him. That looming threat freaked him out. And eventually Wolf was able to step in and convince him that making a little bubble space could potentially help block her out. So they worked on that. And as a bonus, on the YouTube version of yesterday's stream, there's an additional ending where you can see Rae in that bubble space, writing out his thoughts of the day. So I recommend you check that out. For today, we are starting off with where perhaps earlier today, Centros maybe might have messed with the alarms a bit, so Rae is checking in. Okay, I think this is all fixed now. In theory. In theory, this is fixed. I don't think he broke it. I think we're okay. They just were kind of silly, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, maybe test it. That's fair. Let's do a quick test. I'm gonna do a quick check. Oh, that turns it on. Okay, the bells are still going. Okay, the bells are still going. And then turn this on until the bells stop. Okay, cool. I think we're good then. Let's head back home. Here, we could go put this in the kitchen. We'll scooch the chest out of the way. I wish you could keep signs, even if you had to pick them up, you know? Anything else? Pink pen. Let's do this one first. Yeah. Here we can move some things real quick. Put this in here. For everyone else to see. So, here, dishes. Put the cutting board over there. And I don't need alcohol. It's really drinks, not just alcohol. It's fine. Look, it's fine. You know what? Actually, if we're gonna read this, we're gonna go somewhere else. Just in case. Little spot. Rae, I am sorry for being so cold with you. I was afraid Endurian would take Icarus from me, break our family apart. But it seems I have been the one breaking us apart. I'm sorry, Rae. So sorry for being afraid of you instead of helping you. Let's put that away. Yeah, he apologized. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how to take things anymore, to be honest. Okay. Hi, hello? You're not Oxrate. Oxrate is down in the house. Hello? Who are you? What do you have? Here, wait, can I trade you? Here, trade. Can I have that? Here, you take that, okay? Read. Hi there. Thank you. Rae, I hope this note and my new little friend find you well. I wished to visit you again, but it seems I'm now not able to appear to you like I could. Mortal. Wait, this is... Immortal. Will and I are doing well here. And it's peaceful. I was fortunate enough to run into one of the allies, and I figured he should be sent home to find his family. I know they are being cared for well by Arasana. I will make the journey to visit you all someday, but I hope this suffices for now. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Your Uncle Illyrian. I'm sorry she's not actually here right now. Hi there. I I should bring you down to Oxrada, probably. I mean, then at least you could be with one of them. Oh, I'm just looking around. I know I learned the little sign language, but I don't think that's something that the allies actually know. I think it's something they came up with. Hi. Welcome. Reed, this is a...
Ray, I apologize. I did not think you would be here.
No, my bad.
It is all right. It is all right, Ray. I hope you have saw my note to you.
Yeah, I did.
Good. I've come with a check. I went and looked in the southeast for our Asana. I found something there, but I don't know how to include it on this map. I just have my own. I'm not used to...
No, it updated already. You filled, if you come near the map, did you fill in all of that area?
Yes, I had to be away from Icarus in this morning. I did not see him awaken. I was not there for it, but yes, I thought it would be... I didn't want any families to be broken up anymore. So I looked. I found what I believe to be an outpost. I did not engage them or anything. I did not want them to know that we were looking, that they would hide our Asana, but I did not see any allays, and it was hidden amongst the trees. It was difficult to find, but I don't know if our Asana is there.
No, thank you for looking, for finding another one. They've been... you were right. I didn't have any of this area filled out before. I had just the corner of it for the beach campsite. I hadn't even looked out there. We have another one to find. That's actually really helpful.
I'm happy to help. I also found something else early on in my search. I marked it as...
Oh. Yeah.
Just a question mark, unfortunately.
That's okay.
It was a pile of strange rubble, completely different than the rest of the overworld around it. Made of amethyst, dark oak, and a white structure of some kind.
Oh, that's probably another fragment of Town Hall. The old Town Hall with the when it got when the bubble burst, it kind of had a bunch of pieces scattered about. I marked some of them on the map, but I didn't actually... I know that there's more of them. I just haven't actually found. Was it much of a building or just kind of a pile?
Not much. I did not know it was even a building. It looked more like someone had simply dropped a large piece of something and it had shattered.
Then I can I can mark it out I've been using yellow to mark out things that have glitched in. I can add that. Thank you for marking it. I mean, originally this was supposed to be helping with things like that.
Thank you, Ray, for doing all of this. I was never good at the distillation of information. Vin usually helped me with that.
I mean, I guess that makes sense to hire a writer.
Yes.
Hey there.
Ray, earlier today, Icarus and Athena They made potions, but they also fought. Athena yelled at me and Icarus in turn, but Icarus said something that I did not understand. They said that Endirion did not control them when they were doing things in previous resets. I've come to ask you what happened at the temple. Clearly, so that I know if it was Endirion's control.
It wasn't Endirion that controlled Icarus. That was me. I did that. I sometimes with the shards, there are moments that powers kind of cause problems, and I'll bubble something or someone out of fear, or in this case, more.
Or you'll bubble them out of protection.
I mean, yeah, I got really scared. So, and
why?
I'm scared of Icarus sometimes. Things I can't really, I don't mean to, and I've been working on it. But just bad memories from
the resets.
Mm-hmm. The temple. We found your temple before. It was the first one, the temple of creation we found.
Yes. A temple made after my siblings made their own. I thought I must follow in their footsteps.
It was actually, it was similar. They were similar, and they both had the library there, and it just really reminded me of when Icarus was corrupted. They were dangerous.
Yes, I saw bits and pieces when I was in Purgatory, but I always thought it was Endirion's control. Rae, Endirion controlled me. She had me try to break through her containment. If she could control me, I assumed that she was controlling anyone. Anyone that she had influenced was controlled. If that's not the case,
it doesn't quite work like that, I think. I mean, based on a few things. There's a difference between corruption and control. The control that she had over you was complete.
yes.
So could you do anything about it?
No. All I was able to do was watch.
That's not how corruption worked. The way that Icarus described it after they were released from the corruption was that kind of all things were amplified. All feelings or urges were amplified. There was little inhibition to seeing any sort of consequences. It was all Even she talked about it a little bit.
Indirian.
I tried to... I promise I don't want... If I could choose to not hear her, I would. I promise that I would.
It's okay, Rae. I'm sorry. I thought she could control you entirely.
She could.
Then why
She
isn't
hasn't. She says it's a lot of. She says it's a lot of energy to use someone like that. And I didn't know that she could until yesterday. She was fighting with Centros and said that she could.
And Centros, was he corrupted?
No. Centros was never controlled or corrupted.
Rae.
What? Mm-hmm.
I saw in the book what happened. I did not see it all, but when the one that stepped through the portal instead of me, before the last reset,
Mm-hmm. Really?
she was killed. You were trying to honor her in some way. But
Yeah.
Centros did something. Before the reset happened, it was something terrible, Rae. I think it was to kill everyone. He was not corrupted when he did that?
No, he wasn't. He was just following her. He rigged the tree with TNT to blow everything up.
Mambu's tree? Or a version of it?
Mm-hmm. It was a backup plan that Ominous Bane always had, and he was the one to follow through on it. Did you think that all of us had been that all of that had been directly her controlling them?
Yes. Why wouldn't it be? Why would corruption make sense? Icarus struggled. Icarus was hateful, maybe. I could not tell fully. Something was wrong. But there was a push and a pull. I thought maybe Icarus was fighting Indirian's control, or Indirian was weakening for doing it for so long. Rae, I fear Indirian, her control. But as I've tried to explain to Athena and others, I guess her control is not the only thing we should be afraid of. I don't believe Centros would have done that on his own. He would not have doomed everyone if Indirian had not lent him the means.
I kind of wonder the same. Before everything happened, Centros and I were friends before things, and everything seemed fine, and then a big mess. And some of those things weren't even Indirian, apparently. Perix was in there messing with things and watching them. I don't know.
Right.
He hates her now. Centros hates Endirian's guts.
Rae, I don't know if I can believe that. My first breath was to his knife.
I don't know.
I will always try to forgive. But I fear that sometimes forgiveness is a weakness. And I am sorry, Rae, that I made that mistake with you. That I was afraid that Endirian had control of you and Centros, and I did not know how many others. I thought it was only a matter of time until Endirian used you to get to Icarus.
I mean, you're not wrong. She does not like Icarus. Sorry,
No.
we have a new little friend here.
No, they are calming.
Lyrion found them.
How is he?
Seems like he's doing well.
Yes. Yes, he is doing well for a mortal man with his family. Happy to live. Happy to.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember what I had meant to say before Reed came over.
It's all right.
But Endirian doesn't like Icarus. You're right.
Yes.
Every time I've tried to ask her, she's just been angry and hateful and
Yes. Perhaps she has reason to be. Even, Rae, even as children, you and Icarus have fought, I guess. I thought it was typical, but I was wrong. I knew I was wrong when I saw you and Icarus together when I had left Purgatory. You were happy. Happier than you had ever been. And I think I ruined it. I think I ruined it.
I mean, you weren't wrong for your reaction at the temple. I've done that exact same thing to Icarus. Icarus said something in the last reset that they didn't realize would scare Athena so badly. They made Athena panic. They didn't even hurt Athena physically, and I almost said the exact same thing to them. I told Icarus to leave, that they had done enough and that they needed to go. I was probably harsher in my words than you were to me. I understand why you said that at the temple.
Thank you, Rae, but I should still apologize again and again. Another mistake I've made. I believed I believed when I should have listened.
I
I assumed when I should have listened.
Thank you for apologizing. Is Icarus okay?
Yes. They are healing well, and I don't believe that they even skip a beat while they walk anymore. They're focused on their potions and focused on trying to help, I hope.
I understand why they're mad at me. And Endyrion's done a lot of really bad things to them. And now
To everyone. I don't know how I failed to explain it, but there has been so much wrong. Maybe Endyrion is not the root of it all, but she has put many things in motion. Are you okay, Rae? I know that I speak of Endyrion as if she is not here, and yet you probably feel her presence all the same, all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, I don't know what to do about it exactly. But I just, I get it. I get why. I guess I just want, I just want to make sure they're okay. I get it. I get why they've freaked out. I mean, I look just like her now, so I understand.
You look nothing like her. Your eyes are her color, but beyond that, you look like Isla so much more.
I mean, I feel like I struggle looking at myself right now, because I just see her. I just see her. I'm
sorry that I did the same. All I did was look into the eyes of Endyrion instead of looking into yours and seeing everything else. I'm sorry.
No, I wish I could get it to go away. My eyes used to be eyeless color.
It's okay, Rae. It's okay.
Sorry, I don't want to break down in front of you.
Rae, I am your father. If you are to break down in front of anyone, I hope it will be me so that I can help you through it.
I mean, but you're not, technically, right? I'm not yours.
You are, Rae. I know that Icarus said things in anger and in fear, as I have said things in anger and in fear. But you are my son, Rae. It's okay. It's all right. I will never, ever leave your side. I will stay, and I will fight with you. You're okay. You're alright. I'll stay here through the darkest night. All the way, I will fight with you.
This song, Mom used to sing.
Yes. She was always much, much better at singing it than I ever would be.
I guess it makes sense that you would know it. I don't know why
She sung it many times. I feel like it was a comfort. But I hope it is a comfort again.
It is. I think one of the things I hate most about the resets, I lost everything I had about her. I found her portrait and her notes and letters from her and things that were hers. I lost all of them.
I've lost all of mine too. When I was taken into purgatory, I did not have anything of hers on me. And none of it remains. But I have the memory of her, as much as I can give to you as well. And I have the hope to see her again.
I saw her through Darian's eyes. She's alive. She's...
It is good that Endirian has not done anything to her.
We can... If we can get back in there...
We can right now. If we went back now, it would be my worst fear. It would be Endirian control. Not just the corruption or Centros following her.
I'm gonna get her back. I promise. Yes. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to help her.
Thank you, Rae. I will help as I can with that or with anything that you need or that the Grove needs. I've been so afraid of losing Icarus that I have almost lost you, Rae. I've been so afraid of losing my son that I've been completely ignoring the family that is all around me. You those at the festivals, the alleys. I've been too closed-minded to see that many people need help.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rae. I will go check more places for these outposts so that we may return our Sana. So that this family at the Grove and the smaller family that she had will remain intact. No more resets. No more families broken apart.
I'd like that. I should get this one down. If I was going to bring Reed down to Oxrita.
Yes.
Not leave him up here in the library. I think I have.
I will go on the search. Thank you, Rae.
Hey, do you think you could hold the other end of this for me? Yeah, it's like you have me on a lead. Mm-hmm. Come on. I have a friend for you. Come on. I don't know. You sit at the door the whole time, and now I take you outside, and you're like, no. It's cold and scary out here. Gotta go back inside. Come on. I at least know where one of your siblings is. Come on. Probably flew a long way. Yeah. Probably really far. Well, we have lots of cookies and coffees and breads and tasty little treats down here. Come on. Actually, I guess we could go this way. There we go. I don't know. Stairs might be a lot. Yeah. Come here. We might have to go the other way around. This might be a little too hard with the lead. At least not while I don't have a little piece of bread to lure him along. Come on, Reed. No, doors are scary. Doors are scary. Doors are so scary. Come on. Do I have to go all the way to the kitchen? Go get a piece of bread to lure you to follow? Please come with me. There we go. Okay. I think I feel weirdly okay right now. Nope, this way. Come on. There we go. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go to the kitchen and go fetch. Baking. Well, I don't have more. You know what? How about... Wait, these are cookies. Here. How about you give me that? Trade you for a cookie. I'll close these doors. You can't... I turned around and he's gone. Wait. Okay. There we go. Okay, perhaps we still need a little bit of help. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Follow the lead. There we go. Here. I have some friends for you to meet. Where's your friend? Uh-oh. Where did Oxrita go? Oh dear. Does that mean that there's an ally loose in this house? Oh dear. Oh no. I turned around and the other one's gone. There. Hello there. Okay. You can stay. Yeah? Goodness. Okay. Well. I'm sure I can go find him. Yeah. Well, I'll go track Oxrita down in the house. Probably went looking for cookies. I guess it makes a lot of sense to have actually talked. Actually, see, he didn't know how corruption worked. And I think it's not wrong for being afraid. I'm afraid. Afraid of her. Now, she sure has decided now not to speak up. Nothing to say for yourself? Hmm? But maybe Athena's right, though. I'm gonna look for the story. I'm gonna try and figure out what the truth is. I'm not gonna just blindly trust either side. But I can at least give them both a chance. hear out what they have to say, and go from there. One step at a time. And in the meantime, we're going to find our Asana. And I'm going to get back my mom. The one that actually cares. Promise you that.